1600 the journey. Gates have opened. Mood Swings won the start. Rockinori, Bruce Almighty quickly away. Weapon Sun's going to lob nice and handily placed soon after the start. Mojo Rhythm a bit better than midfield from Sisu Warrior. Now Tin Chooks taken hold of. Playing Marika found herself very wide in a compacted field. Then Media Baron dropping out last is River Rubicon. Mood Swings led them in the Old Comrade at the 1200. They start the run out to the riverside of the course. They've played a bit of cat and mouse early. Bruce Almighty handy, but Sisu Warrior has zipped around the outside of him and has gone up to give Mood Swings a bit of a stare. Now Bruce Almighty takes the trail. Weapon Sun beautifully placed down on the inside. About a length Rockinori, Media Baron going up on the inside. Then came Playing Marika, Mojo Rhythm and Tin Chooks are further back at the 800, and River Rubicon is whipping them all in. And so in this order in the Old Comrade they go. Mood Swings in control. It's a half a length on Sisu Warrior. Then Weapon Sun down on the inside in a commanding spot, beautifully placed as well. Bruce Almighty saved up by Parnham, chasing his fifth winner today. Then Media Baron on the inside of Rockinori, who looked to be tracking into the race well behind Bruce Almighty. Away from the inside, Mojo Rhythm, Playing Marika, Tin Chooks with the job in front of it. Last of all, River Rubicon balancing up. Mood Swings now draws a length and a half clear from Weapon Sun. Bruce Almighty, Mojo Rhythm gets into the clear. Media Baron's getting home on the inside. Mood Swings, Mojo Rhythm, and now Tin Chooks. Here comes Tin Chooks. Tin Chooks over the top, grabbed the lead, and there is a win. He's announced himself today. Tin Chooks has won from Mojo Rhythm, tied for third, and that rest between Mood Swings, River Rubicon, Media Baron. Behind those, next of all, Rockinori, Weapon Sun, followed further back, Bruce Almighty. At the head of the others then, Playing Marika, with Sisu Warrior dropping out to finish a long last. Well, Tin Chooks has announced himself today, and the Parnham juggernaut continues. This time it's back to Stephen. They've won every race on the card today, the brothers Parnham, and Stephen has brought Tin Chooks from well off them for Kieran Regan, celebrating his biggest moment in racing, and it goes 4 in a line. Tin Chooks, and backed off the map in doing so. Number 10, the Havaston gelding. Tin Chooks certainly announced to all that he is a horse that should not be reckoned with in 136.06. Interim numbers are 10, 4, 1 and 2. Tin Chooks, Mojo Rhythm, River Rubicon from last, and Mood Swings the pacemaker, holding on for fourth. 10, 4, 1 and 2. They've run home in 35.92 and 3/4 and a half a length the margins. Phenomenal performance here. The horse coming out of restricted company to take on the Old Comrade at listed level, and coming from back in the field, charging home, and a credit to Kieran Regan. Raced by L. Regan, Mrs. S. Lavelle Herbert, Miss K. Allard, along with S. Miss C. Regan, K. Mitchell, B. Vicari, KJ Regan, and also Madames Jeng Stowe and Craigie Nutsafoulis. Stephen Parnham with the double today. Remarkable day here for the brothers, the riding brothers. They've won every race on the program. As Tin Chooks, he's uniquely named, and he's about to make his way back. I think they might be celebrating with a few Tin Chooks later this evening, no doubt. Lockie Taylor's in the yard. We'll be there with Lockie in a couple of moments. The big one this afternoon, the PKF, is Roma AC Milan Cup at Group 3 level. The feature, the return of Amelia's Jewel. Super Smink sadly came out earlier this morning. A field of 8 to run a 10 to 5 lock. That is a performance, and well done, Kieran Regan, on celebrating his biggest moment in racing.
Thanks, Darren. Kieran, I think the look on your face says it all. This horse, he has just come on in leaps and bounds. I spoke to you 4 starts ago now, after he won at Pinjarra, and you were complimentary of the horse, but you were critical of the horse at the same time. How have you viewed his progression over the last couple of months?
If I'm being honest, it's a bit like a dream. I keep waiting to wake up or hit a race that we find one better, but I tell you what, this horse is just, I don't know, I said it to the owners a couple of days ago. 7 days really worried me, and I just didn't know how he'd go, but I'm not going to swear, sorry. Yeah, I'm a bit speechless, if I'm honest.
You mentioned the 7 days. At what stage did you commit to this race? When did you see the race in the programming, and when did you go to yourself, okay, he's in the right frame of mind, I think he can actually run a race here?
8 o'clock Tuesday morning, I spoke to my brother, and we were just looking for something to go to. I mean, I wanted to tip him out and come back for the Belmont Sprint, but how do you tip a horse out when he's won 3 on the trot? We said, listen, we'll go to this. God forbid we win it, we're giving up a heap of prize money and points, but it gives us 2.5 to the Anzac Day Diggers Cup. But yeah, I worked him the complete opposite to how I've been doing it, and for some reason it just bloody worked, so yeah.
The win itself, Stevie Parnham, it was a lovely ride, his first sit on the horse, 3 deep with cover, but he still gave them a fair amount of ground at the top of the straight. At what stage did you think he had the race won?
I said to Stevie when we were having a discussion, I said, I'm not going to give him any instructions, but you know, Paul's been sitting him handy and it's been working. But don't be afraid if there's a lot of speed and you end up out the back somewhere. You know, he's a tough horse. You know, I don't even know what the pattern's like on the day, but you know, if he's back, I'm getting a cruisy run. He's going to fly home, and I thought 3 deep with cover, this is perfect. There's nothing's going to hold us up in front of us, and all he had to do was perform on the day, and he did.
A very special result for you and your family. Well done, mate, and enjoy the night.
Thanks, Lucky.
There's Kieran Regan. What a result for him, Tin Chooks, and his family. First listed winner, here's Stevie Parnham catching up with Scotty.
A massive congratulations to him, Lockie. I'll put my hand up. I got that completely wrong. I was struggling to work out why this horse was so short, Stevie, but I think we just saw the answer.
Yeah, brilliant finish on him. All credit to Kieran and his team for producing the horse in the way he is. His last words before he put me on today was he's going as better today than ever before, and he thought he could win. So my job was just to give him a good ride, and probably got a little bit further back than I wanted, but I couldn't quite cross them early, and I had to get cover, so I just come back a bit. But the horse had a devastating finish, so it was good to see.
You would have watched all of his replays, and there were a lot of wins in his recent form, but it was against much lesser opposition. But it seems as though he's one of those horses that raise the bar and he'll jump it.
Yeah, definitely. He's progressive. Like, he's probably did a few things wrong early in his career. He used to drop the bit, but then Paul Harvey got on him and probably taught him a few lessons and got aggressive with him, and the horse has switched on, matured, and today was another step up, and he did it in flying colours.
Now we're 7 races in. The Parnham boys have won every single race so far. No ride for you in the next, no ride for Chris, so Brad needs to do the job on Triple Missile. If we get through to the last, can Vampy at Play win?
Yeah, I think she's a good chance. So yeah, it'd be a good feat if we could take the whole card. So go on, Brad. It's up to you, mate.
Congratulations, well done, Stevie.
Cheers, thank you.
There's Stevie Parnham with Scotty. He combines with Kieran Regan for his first listed winner as a trainer. What a great story. It's with Tin Chooks taking out the Old Comrade Stakes.